Now, once you start doing portrait sessions on location, you start off with bags and carrying bags, and then eventually you get smart enough because you see other people do it. You invest in a cart where you can carry your lighting. The clients can actually put their wardrobe changes. Recently, I picked up a pop-up tent where the clients can kind of change outfits on the street. So like little by little, you pick up all these little things. So I wanted to make this video to kind of help some of you that are starting to do portrait sessions on location, how to get a photography cart set up. All right, let me show you my first attempt at a photography cart. This one was based on a lot of YouTubers' recommendations, which was a good recommendation. It's a good cart, but it ended up breaking. So here's one way you can go. It's one of these like, oh, sorry about that. Okay, are we wide enough here? Hey guys, this is what 14 millimeters on full frame looks like. But the first cart is one of these. These are pretty cool. They're like little collapsible carts. You could throw them in your car. And then they push down and they become like a little wagon. And you can put all your stuff in here. You can put your clients' bags. You can put your lighting gear in your bag. So this worked great until it broke. So I'm assuming if you get a good quality one, this Quest one seemed like it was tough. The wheels were tough. It seemed like it was well built until I tried to pull this handle over a curb. I didn't even have that much stuff in there, but this was the point of weakness. Right here, this snapped and this has to be fixed. It could totally be fixed. I could put a bolt in there and we could keep this guy going. But I think I'm gonna use this cart more for other stuff because my dream was to, instead of have light stands on here, is to have a cart with a light stand on it. Now, I researched a little bit on Google on how to make a cart with a light stand on it, and it seems like most people make them with like golf carts, I think. It might be like what you carry your golf bag on. But the problem with that is it didn't seem like it could carry the little pop-up closet that I had and also extra bags or the client's wardrobe change bag. I also wanted the cart to be able to hold a light stand, not permanently though. I wanted some kind of boom that can come off and you can snap on. And I had a bunch of different ideas, but I found this video, and that got me pointed in the right direction. This gentleman had a cart that collapses, and he put on with clamps a light stand, and that was the impetus. And I hope that this video is the impetus for someone else, that you could even improve on my cart invention, and we could keep this going until we have a mega cart with lighting and... Now the cart I picked up is by a company called Onstage. The original video I saw, the gentleman used the cart that was made by a different company, but it didn't get great reviews. Now this cart got good reviews and looks really tough because it's designed to carry like, you know, amps and gig things for concerts. So that's what Onstage makes, is a lot of like concert sort of show stuff. But let me show you the cart. It opens up like this. It clicks, yay. And it's pretty small here. Like you could put one bag here if you wanted to, you know, if you had a duffel of some kind. But check this out. It's got two little screws at the bottom and you could do this. Oh, look how wide this goes. And then you could tighten it up and you could put multiple bags and things on here. So the first cool thing is that it is adjustable in size. That's awesome, okay? That's feature number one of the O-Cart. Also very easy to close. All right, here we go. And then, come on. Maybe it locks. Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't even know. It has a little lock that you have to push. I'm still learning my cart. And to close the cart's really easy. You could just use your foot and this collapses like this. Okay, so these are the tough wheels. So you can see it has super tough wheels. It has a little bit of grip tape on there for your bags. So this idea I completely stole from the gentleman whose video I saw. He clamped the light stand. He actually used a boom pole. My pole is from a light stand that broke. This was a little Manfrotto. I'll put the name of it here, but it's a little Manfrotto that was broken. Let me show you if you could actually remove the pole. Ta-da, with these clamps. There it is right there. Here's the pole. And what's cool about the cart too is it has holes already. I'll show you on this side. It's a lot easier for me. But it already has like pre-drilled holes that you can stick a bolt through. Check the description for everything that's on the cart so you can see what size bolts I used. But these I got from Home Depot. I actually had to put some washers. These I had myself, so I had these in my toolbox, but I used different spacers and washers to make the bolt and this guy be kind of perfect so they don't move around too much. These guys are called atom clamps. You can find them from B&H. They're impact atom clamps. Light stand in there. You clamp these puppies up, and now you got yourself a little portable light stand. And what's cool about this too is that if you shoot in New York, you're not allowed to have a light stand down. Now, I'm not really sure if this breaks the rules, but this is on a cart. Oh, something else I invented for the O-Cart. I know I needed a platform of some kind, so I did cut out like a piece of cardboard that could fit on there if we needed a platform, super budget. I might upgrade that, but I did find this in the attic. This was holding some like old junk in it, and it's just a zippable box pouch thing that wasn't really getting much use. So I cut the bottom of it there, so that on the back, I can slip it on the back one, and look at that. Look at that, guys. We now have a little basket in the back. Hey, you like? And so now we have a place where we can put a camera bag. We can also put other gear and equipment. A reflector fits in there. My camera bag fits in there. Super cool. Now the lights I tested on this cart, this guy is the best. So if you're shooting closer to the evening or you don't need much light, a speed light is gonna be super light, just hanging. It could even stay on here, I'll show you that. And the lights we tested on here, the one I was using was an AD200 with an S bracket. So that's this guy. This guy fits on there with the AD200 and it's super sturdy. The AD600, which is the big studio strobe, that guy works too, but that starts to get a little too top heavy for this whole mess here. So I think an AD200 or AD300 by Godox, Speedlight is the best, but this S bracket with the AD200 worked great. I'll do it with this, you know what? Let me do it with this S bracket because that's what I'm gonna use. S bracket lives on there. The only thing that's kind of annoying about the S bracket, it makes everything bulkier. It's kind of nicer to have the little, you know, regular flash bracket, but who cares? Who cares? So check out, you see, you got yourself a little light stand. Where's the AD? We need an AD200. AD200 on here. So if you wanted to, you could actually probably walk around with this, have it on and ready to go. So, you know, you can move around, your flash is already set up and ready to go, and then you just put your modifier on. So for modifiers, you could do something like, hold on. For modifiers, you could do something like this and have it in the cart. So this can be carried in the back, you see that? And then when you're ready to go, just open it up. Let's try this guy. This is probably a 32-inch. Don't know what that is in millimeters, international folk. Okay, this is a 32-inch or 33-inch modifier here. Check it, yo, check it. It's gonna hit the ceiling, and there we go. Look at that. Ah, you like? How cool is that? Now, the best way to counterweight it is, you know, you could put weights on this side. It's still really sturdy. I mean, look at it, because it's kind of heavy, the cart. But if this is too wobbly, you can actually turn the cart this way, and then you have a really good counterweight, you know, so that it's very sturdy. If it's windy or anything, having it point towards the back of the cart is a lot better. Now this is probably the heaviest I'd go and feel safe because this boom pole is a little flimsier. If you wanted to get sort of a bigger cart, this guy comes in a couple of different sizes, and put a very strong metal pole on there. You could pull off stronger studio strobes and things like that. But the whole point of this exercise is to go lightweight on the street so that you can shoot high-speed sync, portraits on the street, and then you could just do a shoot in location and just come up and be like, we're done here. Hold on, we're done. Let's move to the next spot. You're just gonna go, this is really quick. You're gonna go boom, put that in there. You're gonna be like, let's go to our next spot. Ready? Here we go. See ya. So that is with the S bracket. And then I'll show you a little bit more. This guy's a bit of a problem here. So this gives you a little bit more weight. This whole, it's called the Bowens mount. Now Godox does make a smaller mount for their AD400 or AD300 series. They're like smaller mounts that would fit on a smaller bracket. But let's go even tinier. Let's say we're shooting closer to sundown and we just need a little bit of a speed light. We could still do that. And this is way smaller. Now this is probably not as secure as an S bracket, but it's a little bit more compact. Here we go. Okay, speed light, same thing. We have a speed light, we have a location. Oh, hold on, where is my... And now this is where the cheap, newer umbrella softbox is probably better because it's tinier. This guy you could probably bungee on here. You know, so if you want to go a little bit more compact, go for something like this. No Bowens bracket on this guy, so he's going to be also easy to open. It's going to be a little bit more lightweight. And this guy's actually bigger than the other one. And this is usually what I use with the AD200. The only thing is you need to bounce light into it. We're going to bounce light into it. So, lift it a little, it's going to hit the ceiling. But if we were outside, this is what it would look like. Okay, let's back up just a bit. Ta-da! Softbox cover on there. We're ready to go. And what's great is you don't need an assistant because you can have your subject and you can just position the light where you want using the Mega Lighting Cart. That's what its name is, the Mega Lighting Cart. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Super fun, excited. See you later.